Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another night of Stone League StarCraft 2 casting. Tonight we have Ashetaka and Gotti. In the top left corner, we've got Gotti right here. He's the blue Protoss. And then in the top right, we have the purple magenta Terran Ashetaka. All right, Ashetaka is going ahead. I don't think he's ever played this map before, so Stone League guys, that means that he is building his wall off in the completely wrong spot. He should be building it right here, but he's starting it right there, which is okay, you know. And he's bold move. He's going for 2 supply depots. Let's see what we got for Gotti. So Gotti's only played about 3 games as of I think this is his 4th game as of today, and so he's played StarCraft 1 in the past, but I think it's been a long time. Definitely Stone League. Same with Thomas. He's aka Ashetaka. He's only played for a little while, but he looks like he's going that mass supply depot. Mass supply depot. You have a refinery coming down, getting that gas going. Gateway. Let's see how long it takes him to build a barracks. Another refinery. I think he's going for that late game, guys. He needs that heavy gas. If I had to guess, BCs? Are we going to see a BC this game? Let me know if you think we will. Ooh, bold move, Cotton. Engineering Bay. Still haven't seen that barracks yet. We'll time it out once we see the barracks. I'm guessing at the 4-minute mark. Got a few more pylons coming down for Gotti. Gotta make sure he doesn't get supply blocked. Not using his Chrono Boost. I had mentioned to him earlier this evening about using Chrono Boost. Getting that forge up, you know. Let's see if we can get some cannons per minute. Barracks is coming down finally at the 2:10 mark or so. Double barracks. Let's see if he gets that TPM up to turrets per minute. I think this is going to be a long game, everybody. They are going straight for that long game. I don't think there's one zealot in the field right now being created, but if we look at the army tab, there are no units except for this one zealot that just got made. We are 2 minutes, almost 3 minutes into the game. So we got the turrets coming down. That's 2 turrets. So we're about, see if we get a third one. Not quite. Or photon cannons, I'm sorry. I'm used to playing Terran. Barracks with some reactors. Doubles your marine output, really good. Got a double factory going down. Ashetaka, still no expansion. And units can't actually go through these mineral patches until they're mined out. And they each have 40 minerals, so it just takes a few SCVs to mine it out. SCV carries, I believe it's 5 minerals per time going back and forth.
Talking to?
I'm casting the game. You can watch it on Twitch if you want. Twitch.tv/TitanRain. Don't forget to hit that follow button.
Oh, okay. Because everybody else is on the channel.
Yeah, because they're up there talking with each other and I to cast. Like, you're interrupting me now. I'm just messing. You can hang out. It's all good.
What Thomas doing building all this stuff in the back of the base?
He's never played this map before, so I don't blame him. You know, we are in the Stone League. He did.
He's in the wrong area.
He's in the wrong area. There is no natural expansion. We do have a few troops on the field finally. 2 Marines, 2 Reapers, and 1 Stalker and 1 Zealot. Gotti does have himself a forward pylon, which is nice, and an expansion going down at the 4:30 mark is when it's wrapping up. Only 2 photon cannons. I was expecting more, so I'm actually surprised. And still not seeing any turrets from Ashetaka yet, but he does have some Reapers going. Let's see if there's some action gonna happen here. Oh, they find each other in the middle of the field. Ashetaka is not paying. Oh, there he goes. Now he sees it. First kills of the game. Alright, Zealot goes down. I think the Stalker's going to clean this up, and Gotti's... We'll see what he does with it. Those Reapers are DED. Dead. Let's check out army value right now. Okay, almost even in army value. More Reapers inbound. And we got some Marines coming in to reinforce. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. You know, I thought this was going to be a long, late game, but if Ashetaka pushes in with these Marines, Gotti might be in trouble. Although he does have a few Zealots that he got warped in.
Yeah, he got cannon. It's gonna be okay.
And he's got a few cannons he had to hold that off, so we'll see if Ashetaka actually comes in with that pressure, but it does not look like it. Let's get a few more Marines being built at home. They're both floating quite a few minerals. Ashetaka is a little over 1,300, and Gotti's over 500. Those minerals
on
can
one
be
base too.
On one base. Indeed, those minerals can be used for building another command center potentially at his natural or his third. Few photon cannons, you know, mid-map control, and gateway coming down for Gotti in the middle of the map as well. I think these Zealots should be cleaned up here by these Marines. Barely. Barely. Ooh. Oh, barely not. Okay, so those Zealots came out a little bit stronger than I expected. We do have some tanks finally rolling out for Ashetaka to the mid. He'll be surprised to see these cannons here. And he's sieging them up, and that's going to deal with that for sure. There's some more Zealots coming in from Gotti. He does not understand how to use warp technology. He is not researching it, and he is not doing it. So he only knows how to build straight out of the gateways here. These gateways, if for those that are uninitiated, you can turn them into warp gates as opposed to just gateways, and then you can spawn your Zealots or other infantry anywhere on the map that you have energy from a pylon. So having those forward pylons helps when you do that. Unfortunately, he is, like I said, in the Stone League, so he does not know about that upgrade. Ooh, we have some Banshees coming in. I wonder if he have Cloak researched. He does not. But Gotti does not have anything that shoots up. Banshees only shoot down.
Well, except the turrets.
He does have some photon cannons that could help with it, but this could be a dicey situation for Gotti unless he gets something that shoots up. He does have some Zealots in here. If he were to run them in, probably cause some significant damage, but I don't think he realizes that.
Yeah. Thomas should be moving towards the back.
We do have some Marines moving out. These minerals are almost mined out at the main here. He hasn't built a second command center yet. Let's see if they encounter these Zealots here. Okay, so he's not using the attack move command, he's simply using the move command. So when the Marines encounter an enemy, they're not attacking. So those Marines are going to get cleaned up. So these are actually upgraded Zealots. There's +1 attack, +1 defense for them, but they don't shoot up. But Cloak has been researched. More Marines on the outbound. Unless Ashetaka gets a second base, he might be running out of minerals. Gotti is putting down a third. Nope, I lied. He's putting down gateways where he should be putting a nexus. And then another nexus is going down just now in his third. I would say that's the fourth position. So Stalker's coming out, which is going to help with dealing with some of these Banshees. We do have a pretty critical mass of Banshees here. he's got nothing that sees invisible units, so these Cloak Banshees are going to do a ton of damage. He does need a robo to build out an observer. Unfortunately, he does not have one built, so once these Banshees run out of energy, then they'll actually be able to get killed. In the meantime, there you have, they can do whatever they want. There you go, a few of them have just run out of energy. And I think these Zealots and Stalkers are going to chase them all the way home. Got a few more Banshees inbound. He does focus down. Yep, focus down the Stalkers. There we go. Now nothing can kill him.
That's pretty much GG.
Yeah, Gotti does need to just run these Zealots in. They could do a ton of damage in the main, but we got some long distance mining action happening over here with Ashetaka still on the one base. Alright, the cannons per minute is going up. 1, 2, 3, 4 cannons and a pylon. See if we can get these in on time. I'm sure Gotti's very frustrated right now, having this happen to him.
He has more Stalkers right there.
He does more Stalkers right there, just hanging out. They could be attacking these, but you know, we're just gonna let the photon cannons do their magic. There it is.
Oh, they moved in now.
All right, just as the ghosts were killed, then that's when the Stalkers moved in. They could have killed them a lot sooner. So we do have +1 weapons from Ashetaka. It doesn't help his air that he has been building, though. He should have been +1 to air, not +1 to ground. Let's see, let's look at the structures.
Oh, he has 5 Phoenix coming.
So I'm still learning these hotkeys when I'm doing this caster mode. I not able to actually see what these hotkeys are, so I'm like kind of figuring it out. Units lost tab. Looks like they're actually relatively even. Gotti's edging. Actually, Ashetaka's edging out on the units lost tab on that by a few hundred. I'm trying to do math publicly. Their APM. It looks like Gotti's down about 15 compared to Ashetaka.
That's one.
Gotti is floating a ton of resources over 1400. He does need an observer to help with these Banshees, otherwise he's just gonna be having a tough go at it. This is a very interesting battle. He still does not have, he has not discovered warp technology yet. He does have, a fleet beacon. You know, as a Protoss, you know where that's going to end up? It always end up becoming a Sky Toss. I don't know what it is with Protoss and doing that, but that's what they do.
Probably very intense for both of them.
Game paused.
Game has been paused.
Probably is a very intense battle for both of them.
Yep, there is no. A second CC has come down at this. I don't know if it's a third or a natural. I wouldn't say. Let's check the.
I would say third.
The production. We do have 3 Vikings coming in and 1. What do you call that thing again? Long distance shooty from the. You know, every once in a while, Thomas, aka Ashetaka, does like to take a chill pill and pause. I'm not sure what he's doing when this happens.
Game resumed.
He should, let people know that he's going to unpause the game.
Starting.
It's really good manner just to at least let the opponent know that, hey, are you good to go? That way everybody's on the same page, but he does, and I have mentioned him do that, but it's not done. Alright, probe SCV transfer has finally happened to the second over here, and he's oversaturated. He needs to get his gas up. He is pushing out this scary Banshee army right now, but he does Gotti does have some Stalkers and Phoenix that can deal with that, as well as the photon cannons. Though he's still no observer, I don't think he knows about the robotics bay yet to help deal with that. But we do have some Tempests coming out. Tempests are very long-range units. They shoot super far, and they're very good versus air, but they're also weak to ground units like Marines and stuff. Looks like Ashetaka found the fourth base down here. What?
Third.
That's not the third, it's the fourth. The fourth would be over here towards the.
But he only has 3 bases.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the position.
Okay.
Yeah. So once he takes out these photon cannons, that's pretty much bye-bye. Yep, there it is. I do believe that Ashetaka does have this game. These Banshees are doing some pretty great work. But Gotti is moving out. Looks like we're in a good old-fashioned base race, everybody. Over here in Ashetaka's main.
Thomas has less buildings, so.
There are more buildings for Ashetaka actually than there are for Gotti at the moment. But Gotti, if he plays his card right, might be able to beat him out. If he moves these Stalkers, which have not moved yet. They're moving now, finally. Banshees are taking out the Stargates. Oh my gosh, it's a good old-fashioned base race, everybody. We'll see those structures just dwindle down. Who can get there first? If I had to guess, this was a close game, but I think Gotti might take out all the buildings before Ashetaka does. Simply because he has more units. Unless, there's a lone SCV running away. He could build a command center. Looks like he might do, yep, he's doing just that in the bottom right corner. So unless Gotti runs these probes away and builds a nexus of his own, he might actually lose this here any second now.
All Scott has to do is bring back his air units to deal with the Banshees and equip. They can't attack air.
Okay, looks like Gotti is building a bunch more buildings in the middle of the map. Probably to try and keep himself alive. A nexus probably would have been a good idea, but so all of Gotti's base is being revealed right now. Ashetaka is not, so Gotti's gonna have to go search for that command center that's being built in the bottom right here. But I don't know if he'll find it. He's looking. He's like, where did it go? Gotti is running his probes away. He needs to build the nexus real quick if he wants to survive. Oh man, this is going to be really close. He found it! Bottom right, there goes the SCV. Once this is done, it's done. Gotti has won the base race, everybody. Ooh, what a match! What a match! Oh my god. That's amazing.